Is it Kagashi Kakanka Kana? The Hika Kankansa.
One of the most symbolic places for me whenever I come to Plateau State is this roundabout, NASCO roundabout, also known as Old Airport Junction. The unity that I want to see in northern Nigeria is seen in this place. It is lived in this place. When you come to Old Airport Junction, it is the place that unites everybody. I feel like aside terminals and other areas, it is like the center of Plateau State. Every time I find myself within this axis, I'm reminded of how it is possible for us in northern Nigeria to live in peace and harmony despite our difference in culture, religion, and tribes. Now, this Old Airport Junction for me signifies the epicenter of peace. I'm sure this is very deep for you guys, but if you are from the northern part of Nigeria, you'd understand how difficult it is for Christians to believe that they are peaceful Muslims, and how some Muslims will feel like they cannot live with Christians, and how the Christians fear to live among the Muslims. These are the issues that nobody gets to talk about because we are afraid of being called out. We are afraid of being cancelled. We are afraid that you're going to be mobbed somehow. You are afraid that your utterances would offend somebody and trigger crisis. If you have lived in Plateau State before, you would understand the significance of peace. Plateau is the home of peace and tourism, but trust me, the level of fear, the level of anxiety in the hearts and minds of people who live around the northern part of Plateau, from terminals down. I have lived there for a while, and trust me, even though I spent less than a month, the very first time I heard people just shouting on the streets, my friend just kept panicking, "Where are you?" And I'm reminded that there's so much work for us to do in northern Nigeria. This particular place, Old Airport Junction, should be a call to action for everybody who lives in northern Nigeria. Koke Musulmi, Koke Krista. Because just by the side of everyone who trades is somebody who sells something very different, something that is not even halal, that is not acceptable by their religion and by their tribe and by their belief. But guess what? They are living and selling just right next to the person, and they are communicating and living in peace and harmony. That is how it should be. Sometimes you don't have to understand the culture of a people. You don't have to understand why they do what they do. But living and learning to tolerate them while doing what you do is what living in northern Nigeria should look like. Enjoy this video. Even though I took it during the rain, under the rain, I just made sure I wanted to take this video, and I wanted to do it at night just so that people can understand the depth and the gravity of what insecurity and unity can look like in northern Nigeria. Enjoy.